Having a bit of technical difficulty there. Yeah. So, all you sexy people, what's happening? Woo! I know you got food in your mouth. It's okay, love. You can't. Just woo! It's all right. It's all right. You guys are awful bashful for a Thursday night. It's too close to the weekend for you to be bashful. What do you do in Bavard? Exactly. She answered, she said, nothing. Nothing at all. We're doing this, exactly. I'm so sorry for you, darling. I really am. Man. So is there anyone that's here that's not from here? Yeah? Woo! 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 I'm sorry. You're lying to me? I heard you tell your friend you're lying. Where are you from?
Mississippi.
Ooh. We'll talk about that in a moment. Where are you from, Rob?
Vegas.
What?
Vegas.
Vegas. You shouldn't be here. You're supposed to stay there. You, sir, where are you from?
I'm from Virginia.
Virginia. That's for lovers, and you're single. You fucked up, bro. You fucked up. And you. It's at night. It's the sundown thing. I'm being quiet. I'm sorry. I can see why you're here, though. I can't say it. Yeah. But I'm not really like. What happened? M-I double letter, cricket letter, I, cricket letter, P, hump back, I, Q, M, dot, P, I, S, I, M, I, Q, I, T, I, P, I. And that's how you spell my name. With a little hyphen there. But yeah, no, I'm actually not British. I'm not British at all. I watch a lot of television, is what it is. Yeah. No, let it sink in the crowd. It's cool. It's good. So later on, I was like, what? What? I know. I do that because it comes in handy when the student loan people try to call me. Yeah, my loans were not forgiven. No, they still call, and they think they're slick. They'll call. Hi, can we please speak to Miss Walker? I'm like, well, there's no Miss Walker here. Click. And then they'll call back. I'm like, I'm ready. Hi, can we please speak to Miss Walker? I'm sorry, but there is no Miss Walker here. Click. And then they'll call me back because they're persistent. Hi, can we please speak to Miss Walker? Okay. No puedo hablar con Miss Walker? No sé. Click. I'm like, ah. So then they'll call back because they're assholes. Yeah. Hola. Puedo hablar con Miss Walker? I'm like, hey, you need to speak American. This is America. Click. I can hate that they're too cunning. They're cunning, and so am I. So there you go. I haven't paid a dime. Yeah, so if I get arrested tonight, you guys know why. Seriously. But yeah, I'm from Chicago originally, Chicago, Illinois, and it's way colder there than it is here. Yeah, I've been here for way too long. I have been here for so long, I picked up a squirrel today. I did. I saved its life, though. You guys would be proud. Not that you know me like that, but okay, here's me. There's a little baby squirrel. It was running down the street, and I was like, is that a baby? Oh my God. I wanted to pet it, and it was like, you have food? It's like, no, I don't. So it ran in the street. I was like, that's mean. And here comes a car. I was like, no, I have to save your life. And I went down there, and I scooped the little squirrel up, and he crawled up my arm, and it was the cutest thing ever. And then this little kid, right? Now, I know what I'm about to say doesn't sound like I like kids, but I like kids. I think kids are cool. So this little kid was like, oh man, that's a squirrel, that's so cool. Can I pet the squirrel? Let's pet the squirrel. I was like, sure, pet the little squirrel. And so he petted the squirrel. And then his mom came along, he's like, see the squirrel? Oh my God, squirrel. Now they're ganging up on me, right? So the mom's like, oh my God, look at that squirrel. Is that a baby squirrel? I was like, yes, baby squirrel, it's so cute. And she's like, oh. I was like, what? And he's like, oh, isn't it cute, Mom? I'm like, wait, so I'm just supposed to give you my baby squirrel? I just got this baby squirrel. So I gave the kid the baby squirrel. Because I have a heart. I'm not mean. Like the kids on the plane. I love kids, like I said, except for when they're on the plane. Behind me. Screaming like they've lost their fucking minds. I can only put up with that for about 3 to 5 minutes, depending on the kid. Now, this kid was behind me on the plane on the way here in New York, from New York, and he was just screaming like he lost his mind. Ah, 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 ah. And I turned around and looked back and was like, man, somebody should probably tend to that child. Someone should probably be there and nurture that poor child. And I said that for about the first 3 to 5 minutes. Then about the 6th minute, where the it went up through my cerebral cord, like up in here somewhere. And then I was like, you know what? Somebody should put that kid out of its misery. Somebody should do something to stop that child. There's emergency exits for a reason. Somebody should do something. Nobody heard me, thank God, because what I really did say was, you know what? I know the fasten seatbelt sign is on. But if the captain would humor me just for a moment and take it off, hand me some bourbon, maybe some whiskey, and we'll just put it in the baby's bottle. And if it's not a baby, doesn't have a bottle, shove that shit down its throat. Be a damn good parent and shut your kid up, because nobody's got time for that. Nobody. Now, how many of you guys are parents out here, actually? Parents? Yeah? Yeah. Oh, Mississippi. How old's your kid?
4.
Ah, Are you one of those parents? You are. Let me tell you something. For the parents, how old are your children? Yes.
18, 16.
That does not count, man. I said kids. Those are teenagers. They're terror already. You already dose them up when you get on the plane. But this guy, let me teach you something. 4-year-olds have no say. None. So when they get on the plane, they start asking you for shit, give them a bottle full of whiskey, you don't have to worry about that shit for the whole rest of the flight. And neither does anyone else. Just a tip from me to you. That's all. Yeah, I'm 53. I don't put up with that shit no more. I have time. I don't have time to put up with that shit. I'm 53 years old. 5'3", I know, right? Black don't crack, for real. It's a real thing. It is. Even light-skinned black does not crack. Right. Stop. Right. I heard you, sir. This is a live show. I can hear what the fuck you're saying. Okay. Right here. So I don't put up with that shit no more. I don't. Because, right? I'm going to be there in about 2 seconds. And the reason why I used to take joy from watching things, just being a spectator, you know. Movies used to intrigue me, and I was like, man, that's amazing. They could do these things in movies. It's so cool. Now that I'm older, I'm scrutinizing movies. I'm like, that's bullshit. I don't like it. John Wick, right? No, seriously. I like movies, and I'm watching movies that I like, and then my brother's like, no, you should watch John Wick. I was like, why? He's like, because it's a great movie. I'm like, John Wick is garbage. He's like, no, it's not. I was like, listen, to my understanding, John Wick is, okay, they give the guy a puppy. Somebody kills the puppy. Then he kills everybody. And my brother's like, that's not all that happens. That's not. You gotta watch the movie. So it's okay, fine. So I watched John Wick with my brother. And you know what happened? Somebody gave him a puppy. And then somebody killed the puppy. And then he killed everybody. So I'm looking at my brother and I was like, dude, even the people in the movie were like, dude, you could just get a new puppy. And my brother's like, okay, all right, it's not, okay, there's more than just one John Wick, okay? You watch another John Wick, whatever. It's like, cool, man, because I love my brother. I watched all the Wicks, all the candles, I watched all of them. And I'm gonna tell you what happened. So the second John Wick, the first one, they kill the puppy, he kills everybody. The second one, they steal his car, they jack up his car, he kills everybody. So the third one, they burn down his house, and he just kills everybody. And then the fourth one, I know there's more than one, ridiculous. So the fourth one, now he's an assassin through this whole thing. Through this whole thing, he's an assassin. So the fourth one, he loses his job. They got $15 million bounty on his head, $20 million bounty on his head, $25 million bounty on his head. And they're running after to try to kill him, and he kills everybody. But what got me is, because I was in the military at one point, I was a trained assassin, right? And this dude was an assassin, okay? And he goes through 4 movies, and he didn't change his clothes one time. Not once. This man's wearing a suit with a tie, dress shoes, running through Ireland, England, France, Egypt, everywhere. And they're like, look, it is John Wick. It's John Wick over there. It is John Wick right there. And he's like, why does everybody keep finding me? I was like, bro, if you get a haircut or shave, put on a hoodie and some jeans, fucking something. It would make sense. But no. So now they're coming out with a John Wick 5. I talked to the producers, it's happening. And then not to give it away, but John Wick is now retired. He's living off the coast of Mexico somewhere, trying to live a peaceful, retired assassin life as a florist. You know, he's got a garden out front, and then these guys come by and just step on his flowers passing by. Just step on it. So then he kills everybody else. The key grip, the producer, the director, the audience, fucking everybody. I thank you guys for coming out and supporting live comedy. I've been Ann Walker. Give it up for your host, Ash Cash.